album concept hour. The album concept hour. It's the album concept hour.
Oh, this is stuffed crust?
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know that.
Welcome to the Album Concept Hour. My name is Brad the Baron, and we are
What's up,
here.
bro?
What's up, y'all? It is indeed a stuffed crust. I really, pulled out the stops tonight. That's John. You're
Yeah,
here,
that's fantastic.
and we also got Dave over there. What's going on, Dave?
What's up?
What's going on, y'all? We just listened to the Eagles' Desperado from 1973, and I think we really enjoyed it.
Desperado.
Desperado. I don't know enough.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Kids.
Yeah. It's
Keep y'all interested. That is what we're talking about.
yeah. Desperado. But of course, before we get into the album, we got to figure out what everyone's been jamming on, listening to, watching, what video games you've been playing. We're just coming back from our holiday break, so I just got a fucking Nintendo Switch for my buddy with some of my Christmas money. Been playing a bunch of Zelda, loving it. And we at the Music League just did a no chorus music league, and I was feeling a little bummed, and maybe I was trying to punish them a little bit. So I chose Giza Butler by Sleep, which is a 10-minute song. Talks about, the
Of course, sleep.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah. And
Is that off? What album is that? Is that
that's
off
on the
album?
Sciences. That's their
Okay,
second
okay.
album that came out
Right.
a lot later. But it's all about, smoking weed and stuff.
Of course.
And the first track though was Libra by the band Free Refills, which I really enjoyed. Up the Junction by Squeeze, All Caps by MF Doom and Mad Villain. Planet Caravan by Black Sabbath. That's actually, that whole album is like mostly no chorus songs, so that was a really good pick. We got Linoleum by NoFX. We got The Tragically Hip, Nautical Disaster. Here I really like this one. Wichita Lineman by Glenn Campbell was really, really good. And then Elephant by Tame Impala. So this was a nice like vibe playlist, like no chorus, just kind of bands kind of just vibing, What about you, Dave? What have you been jamming on lately?
All right. So after that last episode, kind of roughly, I've still been in a heavy rotation of replacements for a little bit, but also had over this last few weeks a lot of Impossibles, a lot of Screeching Weasel. Let's see what else. Still a lot of Tony Sly.
Yeah.
He's been sort of like a main staple of the last few weeks.
Mr. Sly.
Tony Sly, if you're
Tony
nasty.
Sly.
A lot of Arcade Fire.
Is that his real name or is that his like stage
Anthony is the first name, but Sly is his last name.
Nice.
A lot of Fugazi and a lot of Joy Division.
Okay. Nice.
So
nice.
kind of bouncing around with a few things in there.
Yeah. I honestly, listening to the Replacements did kind of make me want to listen to some Joy Division. Like, I don't know what the connective tissue is, but there's definitely some connective tissue. Nice.
Yes,
It's good set of songs or groups.
A selection.
Good selection. And what about you, John? You've been jamming on anything, watching anything?
Yeah.
I know we were just discussing the Stranger Things finale.
So let me tell you, I listened to this album at work.
Right.
This is doing a real boring assembling task, and I like 100 times kind of thing,
Right.
know. And I just put this album on since
Yeah.
we were listening to it, and I've never actually.
Yeah.
And it was I really enjoyed it. I just want you to know,
was the whole job site singing Desperado by the end of the day?
No, unfortunately not. But I did. Let me
Okay,
tell you,
okay.
I certainly crooned it out.
Yeah.
I was just sitting there, just doing
Yeah.
my thing. But and I really enjoy the last track. So spoiler for that when we get there. But Otherwise, I also listened to Big and Rich, their first 2 albums, Horse of a Different Color and Coming to Your City. And
Okay.
I really just enjoyed both of them a lot. Just
I
really,
should maybe try to
not
listen
even just
to,
for nostalgia factor,
Right.
just because I really enjoyed the music on them, especially I'm sitting here drinking, sitting here thinking about you.
If I'm gonna, if I were to start with Big and Rich, do you
really
think
good
I should start with the first album or the second one?
I would say first album.
Just first album?
First
Okay.
album. Listen to that first album,
Yeah.
and you'll want to see what else they do.
Okay. They start strong.
Yes.
Okay.
They start very strong.
Cool. Yeah. I've been a little curious about.
And
them for a
in
little
other
while.
words, I recommend. It's a series called Paradise.
Okay.
And it's
TV series?
literally and it's literally about the end of the world and how it happens.
Wait, it's
and
not
all people involved.
Oh, I mean, I was watching Pluribus, and
Very good.
very similar plot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Literally, like they form this underground like city in the mountains.
Okay.
And it's all about the blood, it's everything. It's everything,
okay.
and it really reflects a lot of what's happening today. There's actually one spoiler that I really enjoy, is that like to tell people is that like there's a part where there's this one guy who's like continuously kind of seen on screen or something like even once in person kind of thing, where like he's talking about like this is the end of the world,
right?
The Antarctic thing is gonna blow up. There's a volcano under Antarctica. It's gonna blow up because everything's melting.
Oh, okay.
And we're gonna be fucked.
One of those,
right?
Yeah.
And then it happens, right? And there's literally like a scene where like the news guys are talking to him because he's actually the expert on this that no one believed. And they're like, so when do you think things are going to return to normal? And he it's like one of the morning shows on any of your networks. You know?
Right.
And he's just like, it's not going to return to normal, you fuckheads. You don't have to say fuckheads.
We need more.
But
of
he's like,
energy.
he's like, it's not going to return to normal. I told you. It's like it's
Have
like
seen the movie Waterworld?
The movie Don't Look Up.
You know exactly. It's the same shit.
Yeah,
but it's
also
really good.
Waterworld.
I recommend it.
Yeah.
Get a bass boat.
Yeah, get a boat, guys. It's time to get a boat. Maybe there's a bunch of yachts out there. You could probably just take a few.
Oh, probably.
I think.
Don't worry, we're getting to that point.
Yeah. No, I mean the whales are definitely like done with it.
They keep punishing the.
I mean, they're done with us.
They're done with us, man. The whales are fucking fed up, dude. They're waiting for our demise out there, man.
They see us, they're like, I'm done with you.
Yeah, it's on site. The whales, if they see us, it's on site.
Kill on site.
Yeah. So today, though, we are going to be listening to, or we're going to be talking about the Eagles' Desperado. This is one that John brought to the table.
Yeah.
We haven't like done our self picks in a little while. The replacements was Dave's pick. And why was this one your pick, John?
Well, I was looking at the list, and I kind of wanted to do Hotel California because I have that album,
right?
And that's always a strong, thing.
Right. It's a really big album.
Yeah. And but then I was like, at the same time, I was looking at the list, and I kind of wanted to do this one because I'd always heard it was more of a concept album.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember where I saw it or read it, but so I was leaning towards that. I almost did Dr. Dre's
Chronic.
The Chronic.
I almost did that. That was pulling me too.
Yeah.
We haven't done a good rap one in a minute.
It has been a minute.
So it's probably gonna be my next pick. But
yeah.
I honestly I lean towards this one just because I do like that Desperado hit, and I wanted to learn more about it.
Yeah.
And then once I read up about it, even before I kind of listened to it,
mm-hmm.
I saw that it was supposed to be like Western. It's their most actual concept album.
Yeah.
Out of all the things that they did,
sure.
even though they tried to put concept in most of their stuff.
Right.
But this was even their admittance to it.
Right. to add some context to what you're saying, like this is the second album. The first album, part of what set the Eagles slightly apart from the other Hollywood groups of the time was that they were adding this kind of Western element to the singer-songwriter thing. Because this was when Joni Mitchell and Neil Young and a lot of those were doing solo singer-songwriter like stuff, and that was kind of become the California sound. But these guys came in full force with just as fans of the scene, a second wave of the scene, added a new tinge of Western that apparently like nicely followed the kind of disillusionment of the hippie stuff with the Charles Manson and all that. So it kind of, the sound was also in the right place in the right time,
Well, it's also really crazy because the 70s is a time of like all of the bands from the 60s imploded into the 70s, and then like I swear to God, most of them just reassembled into other bands. It's just like a whole and then you had these new kids who were all their fans in the 60s and 50s and shit. And they're just like, they just meshed in and everything just flowed for the music karma and all that stuff.
Well, there's the good and the bad with that, because does also,
there's so much bad.
After Desperado, we get to the more where the music industry becomes the industry of it.
The machine.
We call it the pop machine.
Yes, the pop machine eats it. Yeah. But
the pop monster,
I
labeled it as, actually. Yes.
Right. But so they had one album out at this point of, several people from the scene, several people that had come, into LA after hearing all the great music that was coming out of it. They had, a good reputation already, and decided to go in strong with a concept album for the second album, which is, usually a pretty bold choice, and it leaned more into the Western elements, which were not necessarily like, the mainstream sound yet, but would become kind of more, those elements kind of became more the mainstream. The first track we got for you though is Doolin Dalton. And we'll say to set this up, a lot of this stuff is inspired by a book that Jackson Brown gifted J.D. Southern and Glenn Frey. A book about gunfighters of the Old West. So a lot of the stuff we're going to be hearing is directly connected to the specific gunslingers and stories, and they were like, oh, this is like our rock star life, like the road life and the outlaw.
It's the same thing.
We're
modern cowboys.
That is the conceit of the album, which I do have a little bit of like a issue with, but
that's everybody. That like 65 to 80.
They landed like literally really well. So
literally
it doesn't,
leaning at the end on urban cowboy.
Right. But I'm just saying, like, it seems a little silly on paper, I guess.
It does.
But yeah, here's a little bit of Doolin Dalton.
True heroes of the album.
Just went stir crazy, Lord, 'cause nothing ever changed till Bill Doolin met Bill Dalton. He was working cheap, just buying time. When he left, said I'm going.
Yeah. So yeah, you can. They're coming in pretty strong here with this theme here. It's basically telling the story of we're talking about Bill Doolin and Bill Dalton are the main characters of this story.
The Doolin and Dalton gang.
Yeah. At first, I thought they were just spelling dueling in a fun way.
No, I thought it was a nickname at first.
Right, Doolin Dalton. Yeah, that would be a great nickname.
I thought it was,
and I think
Western
they're definitely
nickname.
playing on that for the title of the track.
Doolin Dalton.
Doolin Dalton.
Better bring our A game.
Well, yeah, I mean the first line is they were dueling Doolin Dalton.
Mhm.
But yeah, they were like
tricky writing.
yeah, it's they got some some clever
Clever.
lines, and he's establishing their easy money, faithless women, red-eyed whiskey for pain, kind of painting the picture of these outlaws. And they mention a lot about this goes back to the several gangs that existed. There was the Dalton gang, like before kind of a big change up happened, after these two brothers, what was it? The Emmett brothers died you see in verse 1, two brothers lying dead in Coffeyville. This is kind of an event that is like the impetus for a change of the guard for the gang. So it kind of sets up Doolin and Dalton working together. Oh, and then of course, right, I should mention Emmett. No, hold on. One of them
Attempted robbery.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they would be robbing banks and stuff.
Yeah,
That was kind of
they're
main thing.
outlaws.
But yeah, Emmett Dalton, Bill Dalton's little brother, was shot 23 times but survived the shootout.
God damn.
So yeah,
Badass
there's some pretty cool, like Old West mythology here. And
Well, like
yeah.
I was telling Brad outside on the smoke. I was like, this really reminds me of Merle Haggard and it's
Christopherson?
Are you talking
No,
about Wanted
no,
the Outlaws?
Cash?
no, I'm talking about Poncho
Jennings?
and Lefty, Willie Nelson.
Oh, okay.
And
Right.
is it Waylon Jennings? Yeah. And they do like a song called Poncho and Lefty.
Oh, it's
That's
one song.
basically a Western song.
Mm-hmm.
And this album, especially once I discovered what it really was, is basically what I wanted that story.
You want if you want that
song
story to be
an
expanded.
This song is such a
right.
good song, but it's not really the album.
You're kind of saying like if that song was an album.
Yes. This is kind of what
that song was just plans of a concept.
Yes.
Yeah. It's plans, concepts of a plan.
I don't know which came first either.
Yeah.
Concept of the plan.
I was gonna say these are this is
I'll
pretty
admit that right on this
concurrent
thing right
with
now.
some of the
I
outlaw.
don't know which came first.
Well, right, yeah, this is like kind of concurrent with Outlaw Country,
right?
If I remember correctly.
I mean, George. Anyways, yeah, we'll get to that.
But yeah, this is really setting the stage pretty strong here, letting us know the lore and stuff, and like a good album or a good concept album, it is setting the stage for the rest of the album in a really good way. This next track we got for you is called 21.
On the road, just trying to add what I know. Maybe someday I might settle down, and all my friends will be around.
Kind of has that Doobie Brothers round, Yeah. Yeah, that is like one of the, defining characteristics of the Eagles, and what's, probably makes them similar to Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young is the impeccable like vocal harmonies just throughout. Like,
I think it's Secondhand News.
Oh, that's a good song. Yeah.
No, I think that's where like that. It's got that same kind of jingle. Yeah.
Oh yeah. They do a similar, I think, harmony.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Yeah, we were definitely saying like
we were talking about like crosshairs,
right?
Like music.
Yeah. You were mentioning during the listen through that the Eagles went up against Fleetwood Mac and who else was it for the next album?
No. Well, no, Boston was nominated for like best new artist.
And then Boston was on the
But
scene.
it was
right.
the rumors went up against Hotel California.
Yeah.
And rumors won.
And we were saying though, like, and this would have been around the same time as the first Fleetwood Mac in that Incarnation album, and so the production styles are like identical, I think, almost to those albums.
I bet Lindsay would have listened to this too.
Yeah,
and gotten some ideas from this. They were all listening to each other.
Yeah, they were probably hanging out, between sessions and things,
friendly competition, man.
A little friendly because they were pretty much coming up at the same time.
Yeah,
as like kind of like I said, second wave Hollywood rock,
right?
But yeah, so this track though, 21. Also, you get some of the great banjo these guys can do throughout the album.
It's really an example of talented motherfuckers listening to talented ass motherfuckers.
Well, yeah. Every music thing that gets famous creates fans that then want to recreate it, but they inevitably recreate it in their own way. They go their own way. Yeah, bringing it all together. But yeah, 21 though, essentially it's a song about feeling invincible. We were just talking about Emmett Dalton that was shot 23 times and lived. You know what I mean? So like he was, I believe 21, or at least for the sake of the mythology, he was 21. At 21, strong as I can be, I know what freedom means to me. I can't give a reason why I should ever want to die. So just like living on your own terms, just kind of going through, not thinking about death, apparently. Just like rock stars,
man.
It's just,
this
is
is
just
the rock star life.
This is just how rock stars act. They're like running from gunfights and robbing banks,
The original Robin Hoods of America,
I mean, Robin for sure. Definitely Robin. I don't know if they're Robin Hoods, but honestly, they were a little out of control.
I guess I wouldn't call them Robin Hoods, but like they're Western legends.
They're definitely they're legends. There's regardless
a lot of them
the moral
that aren't seen as like
yeah.
I don't know.
But I was just gonna say a lot of them though were a little out of control.
Yes, little too much gunflinging.
Love the bass in that one.
Yeah,
this one was kind of reminding me of like Crocodile Rock.
Oh, absolutely.
I agree 100% on that one.
Yeah. Definitely has a I think Crocodile Rock goes harder.
Yes.
This song's great. No shade to this song.
Well, it's no Crocodile Rock.
It's no Crocodile Rock.
So it doesn't go as hard.
Yeah. But the vibe is there.
Let me put it this way. When I hear this song, I see my mother dancing with her friends doing this, and she grew up listening to Crocodile Rock.
Yeah, right.
Doing this, with her friends.
Yeah,
the Peanuts dance.
White.
Hey, it had to come from somewhere.
No rhythm, but we're still out there trying.
It's it's one half of the Wipeout dance, but without the snorkeling part.
Wow.
Wipeout. Oh man. But this one's they're you were saying you didn't know they could rock like this.
Yes.
They're mostly known for their kind of slower, more mellow material.
They rock out on I know they rock out on Hotel California. I have the album,
but it's it's a slower tempo.
This is different. You know, this is really just
this is
there's
in your face rock.
Yeah. Really exemplifying all their guitarists.
Yeah.
They have,
one
three
thing
of them, right?
I will say I think it's just two.
Okay.
Because Yeah, I think it is just 2.
No,
but
Leonard Skinner.
Leonard Skinner is 3. Yeah. But I watched the documentary from BBC, and there was one person in particular that had within the scene that had like negative words for the Eagles, and they said that they are boring and never take chances. And I will say, I can see where he's coming from in a certain respect, but I think this album is a little bit goes against that argument a little bit. I think this album is them taking a bit of a chance and not just going with what they think will be commercially viable necessarily. You know what I mean? So I do think that the Eagles do take chances. They just were so popular so fast that like they were kind of inevitable, and kind of you heard them, overheard them. You know what I mean? They were one of the first like overplayed bands like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But all that to say, I do have a quote here in the Illustrated History of Rock and Roll.
Oh shit! We're bringing out the Bible.
We're bringing out the Bible, guys.
Bringing out the Bible, guys.
But yeah, I really liked how someone kind of explained kind of what the Eagles represented in the grander scheme of things. Like there was the Joni Mitchells and the Neil Youngs and all that. And they kind of led to a lot of people coming as well. But let me see if I can find it here. A clearer impression of the conventional LA sound of that era can be obtained from artists who stuck closer to the stereotype. Acts like Firefall, Andrew Gold, Toto, Dan Fogelberg, the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, part of Aspen Suburbia of LA Rock, Roger McEwen, Richard Furay, and solo artists John David Souther, and later incarnations of Poco, and many more. Some of these artists made good records and enjoyed honorable careers, but all at least suggest a willingness to settle into formula, and a formula of particularly predictable kind. Twanging guitars, strumming, and tastefully linear lead guitars, weepy pedal steel guitars, mellow male harmonizing, and lyrics about love that smack nervously of self-pity and self-satisfaction. It was a style that doubled back and found eager imitators in Nashville country music of the 80s. So, a little bit of a, negative kind of perspective on it, but like I can see a little bit what they're saying. Like some people felt like the Eagles were formulaic, which I think culminates in the shit talking in the Big Lebowski, honestly. And then after the Big Lebowski, people just hate the Eagles because they're Big Lebowski fans or something.
I just
and it's not fair.
Well, it's because
it's
not because if you look at their albums, they're all a little different.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not.
Well, yeah, this is a very interesting album.
Their songs,
but
I was a band and they're doing their thing.
Yeah, well, and I gotta say, I was from all the memes and stuff. I was kind of expecting something a little more lackluster. You know what I mean? But this is not as lackluster as people would say.
I mean, listen, we're gonna get to Hotel California. That's pretty good too.
Yeah, we'll do that at some point for sure. But it's
yeah, list.
But let's get to some of these lyrics. I just want to check out some of these. We hear the wind howling. It's high and lonesome sound. If it ain't had a woman, I ain't had a woman in so long. I need to feed my starving soul. Come on, saddle up, boys. We're gonna ride into town. We're gonna get a little out of control. So this is kind of your typical like Western scene where it's like nighttime. Everyone's getting drunk at the bar, tavern, playing some poker, getting mad, throwing beers at each other, and playing all night and fighting all night.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. And honestly, it really does set up the next track really well because we got Doolin Dalton 21 kind of establishes some of the lore. Out of Control, just a straight up like fun track, and then Tequila Sunrise connects to this Out of Control because it's like the morning after essentially. You know what I mean? You gotta get a little bit of the hair of the dog. So here is some Tequila Sunrise.
Take another shot of courage. Wonder why the right word
And Dave just happened to bring us a little bit of tequila for the
Just want to
occasion.
have just a little.
Just
yeah,
a little.
Yeah, I got
little
my
guy.
I got some in my glass with a little bit
There
a
you go.
little chilled.
Take as much as you want.
Yeah, I got your shot glass behind you if you want. Yeah, we decided we'd take a little bit of a tequila sunrise ourselves on this track.
I had something.
This is going to serve
special
as
to bring.
this is going to serve as the what is Dave drink. But what, Dave?
No, I said I had something kind of special to bring, and then like I was mentioning off during break, I'm like, God damn it! So I hit like the little local store on the way here. I'm like, so just three little jugs, something to sip on.
Mm. Yeah, this will be nice. I like
Play
sipping
it
on
one
some
more
tequila.
time, Brad.
What?
Play it one more time.
Oh yeah, here we go. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, y'all.
Yeah.
Take another shot of courage. Wonder why the right words never come. You just get numb.
Thank you. That was
It's
great.
another tequila sunrise.
Yeah, that definitely does hit with the song playing. You're right. I like that.
Man,
You
I
just
can
want to
see
be
the song.
Yeah.
you
yeah.
want to be sitting on a deck on a beach watching a
Yes.
sunrise.
Yeah.
That's a tequila sunrise.
Right. Yes.
Sitting there with
right.
like a tequila OJ
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something. You know?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
You're watching the sunrise. Maybe you're having a cigarette. You know?
Well, I mean, Dave was mentioning that it's very what's his name? Fuck. He has the restaurants.
Yeah, we mentioned it earlier.
Yeah, during the listen through.
Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett. It's very Jimmy Buffett. It's very
the vibe
Jimmy
of the
Buffett.
song.
Cheeseburger
Yeah.
in paradise.
Yeah, Cheeseburgers in Paradise followed by Tequila Sunrise that's actually a
Margaritaville,
good
man.
Yeah.
Margaritaville.
But I almost want like a gritty, like Once Upon a Time in the West.
Yeah,
Like it's like dusty and hot. Like I just have a little glass of tequila.
yeah,
Yep.
I don't need to be on
Yeah.
a beach.
yeah.
I just want to see like a gunfight outside
wanna
of a
see
saloon.
good
You're a
Gunfights.
tequila commercial now,
Yes.
Dave. God damn.
Dude. No. I see what he's saying, man. You want to see a good gunfight, you know? Sip some tequila and watch a few
Or like just three amigos straight up.
a few beefs get settled. Or yeah, that's three amigos.
No, we got tequila. All right, three tequilas then.
3 tequilas then. But yeah, so
Just another shot of courage.
just
too,
another
by the
shot
way.
of courage,
Yeah.
man, to help the courage go down. I forgot the line. Staring slowly across the sky. He was just a hired hand working on dreams he planned to try. The days go by.
You never know what's gonna happen, man.
Also, kind of reminds me of your like Kokomo a little bit.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh god,
It's,
yeah.
it's,
like-
a
it's like a
sadder
certain-
version of Kokomo.
it's kind
is
of
what
like
it
its
is.
own, almost its own genre of rock song. That's like Jimmy
But-
Buffett does it almost all the time.
That's
but
his.
A
That's
lot of
his
rockers
shtick.
do a song like that.
That's a Jimmy Buffett shtick,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. But like it's there's not a lot to dig into as
But,
far as the meanings.
You know, I would like to
pretty
say
straightforward.
that I do feel that Tequila Sunrise, as a song and a little bit adding into the concept,
Yeah.
does lead well into Desperado. Because
Oh right, that's true. Desperado's
because
after this.
it's almost like you wake up
yeah.
and you're sitting there with your tequila,
Sunrise.
and then it's Desperado time, you know.
Mhm. Yeah.
Desperado.
This is also
I'm
the
sorry.
first one that was written by Fry and Henley
Ooh,
together. First time they did
Wow.
one together.
wow.
Yeah.
Was it the last one
Maybe
together?
that's why it's
And
so
the
good.
last. No,
No, we'll
actually-
find that out on Hotel California.
Well, actually, I believe Desperado is also one of the ones that they arranged together.
Stay tuned.
So, like, they were very much like
Stay tuned for part 2.
learning to write
That's
with each
right.
other. Where we go. Hold on, we're not doing a break yet, all right?
no,
You're like,
No,
stay tuned. Oh, okay.
No, sorry.
All right.
That
There's
was
more to
You guys-
come.
You guys
was
leaving?
something different.
Right now.
No.
But no, I just want to mention this one quote here. Don Henley talking about Glenn Fry and the song Cred here. I believe there was a Glenn title. I think that he was ambivalent about it because he thought that it was a bit too obvious or too much of a cliche because of the drink that was so popular then. I said,
No.
look at it from a different point of view. You've been drinking straight tequila all night and the sun is coming up. It turned out to be a really great song. So I like that. And then we get
Hit the
to
fields, boys.
Desperado, guys. Here it is.
Freedom, oh freedom. Well, that's just some people talking. Your prison is walking through this world all alone. Don't your feet get cold in the wintertime? The sky won't snow and the sun won't shine.
This is like pre-power ballads, right?
Absolutely.
So I
Power
feel like
ballads was really like 90 or
I
like
feel
80s.
like
80s.
the Eagles have to be part of power ballads being made. You know what I mean?
Well,
feel like-
listen, some of them went on to create great power ballads in the 80s.
That's what I'm saying. Like this is a proto power.
I mean, this
power
guy
ballad.
right here.
But I guess there's Meatloaf might have already.
No, Meatloaf is about the same time,
No, you're right.
77.
You're right. You're a little bit after this. Yeah.
Dude, I swear to God, man, like 55 to 6, like 55 to like 80 is just a magical time.
Lot happening.
But no, this song is fantastic. You know, I didn't even know that this song was a cover.
Oh
for
right,
a
you
long
said that you
time.
heard it first from
George Strait.
George
did a
Strait's
cover of it in the 90s.
Yeah. Oh, John, you poor bastard. Future Brad here, and I have a correction for John. It's not George Strait that did that cover. It's Clint Black. Yeah, I know it's an easy mistake. It's an easy mistake, but you know what? I have to call him as I see him. You know, and today I got to call out you, John. So yeah.
And I didn't even know. And then like I looked it up one time and I found out that it was originally an Eagles song. And then when I started doing research for this album, I found out that this wasn't even a released track. It wasn't even a B-side, I don't think. Could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong.
For what? Oh, for
Like,
the George Strait or for this?
No, for the Eagles. Like they didn't.
Well, no, this
was never released as a single.
No, as a single. You mean?
The
Okay,
song.
yeah.
Sorry, no.
I was saying,
Desperado's
it's definitely
the album.
on the album.
It was
It's
released.
the album, and
It
it's
was
in
released.
the album, but it was
But-
never released as a single.
Right.
So like
I think the
George
single-
Strait probably had this album and
Yeah.
listened to it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I forget which
But-
one. Which one was the single?
Oh well, the one we listened to before this, Tequila Sunrise, was one.
Yes, you're right. That is the.
I think there was another one.
Single. Yeah.
Tequila Sunrise was the banger.
But yeah, that was the first single for this album, which underperformed, but who knows why? But
the age of albums sometimes.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's all
Albums were great work.
politics.
it's all politics.
Correct.
Everything's so political.
This running the jukeboxes back in the day was you had to know somebody.
Don't worry, 77 is coming for all of them.
Yeah.
It's a great time.
But yeah, it's a beautiful song. It's one of the top, apparently one of the top 100 Western songs by some lists metric that I can't remember. And yeah, it was the one of the first songs they wrote in the album writing process, and was kind of the impetus for a lot of the other stuff that they wrote.
They wanted to create. They
Yeah.
wrote Desperado, and then they wanted to create
Oh, here's what you were saying,
Desperado.
John. Here's what you were saying. Never issued as a single. It appeared on their second album, the same name. Yeah. Confirmed by internet.
It's got to be true.
Got to be true. I'm not even
Gotta
going to
be
look it up.
Fact. WikiLeaks.
Pretty much ever since we did that episode, Southern Rock Gospel, my philosophy on the facts of music is completely changed. I'm like, I accept all facts. I just
All
let's keep the
facts.
mythology rolling.
We're in the no
guys.
spin zone.
No spin zone. But Yeah, references to Queen of Diamonds again. That was talked about in the Out of Control track. And in general,
the Queen of Diamonds, boy. Thought
Yeah.
that's where we were going for a second. And we went the other way, the other verse.
but pretty much though, like as far as the concept for this one, it's like a lot about like the desperado, the outlaw,
Like
kind
a
of
lone gunman
wanting to settle down after all that he's done and all that's happened, and trying to stop when you've been crossing fences your whole
Gotta
life.
stop.
I mean, it's like the tried and true story all the way back to like the Yojimbo and Sanjuro, like the samurai movies. And you have them like the Fistful of Dollars. It's like the Clint Eastwood character. It's like
yeah,
the
exactly.
same story of the fighter that's has seen enough.
Well, yeah, I mean, the Magnificent Seven was, directly inspired by Seven Samurai. Yeah. That's a good point, Dave.
It's a timeless story.
I always forget the samurai
Tale
western
as old
connection.
as time.
Yeah, a tale as old as time. The westerns and samurais. And
I mean, listen, it's the same shit, just different
Yeah, man.
continent.
Yeah.
Different part of the world.
Different timeline.
Different timeline. But yeah, this next track we got for you is a certain kind of
Surfing
fool.
Samurai.
And I chose the bit that goes into the Duel and Dalton instrumental afterwards. So here's the end bit.
It wasn't for the money, at least it didn't start that way. It wasn't for the running, but now he's running every day.
Hell yeah. Yeah. I love that. Yeah. That's what makes me want to.
Dude, like that hit though, like that's
Yeah.
God, that's like
I pretty much,
feel
I
like I'm
mean,
watching an episode of that 70s show.
I am a
You know what I
sucker
mean?
for just banjo deployed at like 3/4 of the way through a track, it's happened on there was a Between the Buried and Me song this happened on. There's like a couple times this happens throughout like rock music, like
And Banjo-Kazooie.
the stop banjo takes control, it's the Banjo-Kazooie Tooie.
Hey,
Kablooey.
listen, you even had Steve Martin backing all that shit up, doing his banjo shit. Banjo shit was everywhere in the 70s.
Well, yeah. So, and I think so. Part of that, I believe, is in part because of the folk focus
Absolutely.
from the
folk
the Hollywood
festivals
scene.
and
Yeah, folk was the kind of primary driving force behind a lot of the music up until like after 72-ish, I think, is when it started to turn.
I'd call it 80s.
A little bit. Well, no, it started to turn though towards the like these guys, for instance, becoming popular with their kind of more Western elements.
Yeah. Okay.
But Western elements with these folk elements that were popular in Hollywood.
Once Upon a Time.
Once upon a time in that. I actually just watched that recently, which really helps with preparation for this, because I'm reading all this stuff and I'm like, oh man, all these guys knew Charles Manson and they were around in the background of that movie,
Yes, they did.
And
Even the Beach Boys.
I will say it's a good movie,
Was one
but
of
it's
them. One of them,
it's
right?
not
He was
like
really close to him though.
Yeah. I think the drummer. Was it Dennis?
He was so
Yeah.
close to him. They wrote
Dennis
a song
or
together.
Uncle Jesse, right?
Later on.
Or later on, it's Uncle
Yeah.
Jesse. Yeah. Man, I had a chance to. I just realized I had a chance to see them when I was younger, and I didn't.
Jesse or the Beach Boys?
Jesse with the Beach Boys.
Uh,
Yeah. They were at one of the concerts I went to. I don't believe I stayed for them because I thought they were cheesy. Just I don't know why I'm saying this on a public forum so I can get fucking flamed for it. But yeah.
Anyways,
Anyway, Certain Kind of Fool is the track we're on. This one really hitting those high sticks kind of notes a little bit. Reminded a
Thank
little bit of
you.
Styx. They're right there. Yeah.
Oh,
right?
That was
Yeah.
that was bugging the shit out
Because
of me.
Styx stays in that kind of like
That's
register.
that 70s
You know what I mean?
sound. I would
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
That was bugging the crap.
Yeah, it's definitely seeds of like, you know, what you'd hear throughout
Uh-huh.
the 70s, you know.
What about Journey?
Journey too. Yeah.
Journey's yeah, absolutely.
Journey is
I bet
probably
Journey listen to these guys.
Definitely listen to these guys.
Man, let me
Yeah.
take you guys on a journey.
Yeah.
Journey of self-discovery.
Don't stop believing. That's Journey, right?
That is.
But yeah, this is about a poor boy wanting to be a gunslinger. You know, he's got dreams of being one of those
Gunfighters.
wanted mans on a poster.
Doesn't this one like lead into the next one too?
It does. Yeah, we just what we heard, the banjo was part of the next track.
Yeah.
Which is the instrumental.
And then doesn't the instrumental
leads into yes. So
There are concepts to this plan.
which I also have. I have that part. Yeah.
Brad's got all the parts.
I got all the parts.
got all the pies.
He's a
I got
poor
all the
boy
bots.
raised in a small family. He had kind of craving for someone no one else could see.
Boy from a
They said that he was crazy, that the kind that no lady should meet. He ran off to the city and wandered around the street. So this is like, oh right, this is a song that is like kind of
sounds like Tommy.
tying what? It's the one that's kind of tying the concepts of like rock and roll and outlaw together. Like the song is about being
A rock and roll
into
outlaw.
rock and roll and trying to pursue that, as well as wanting to be an outlaw at the same time.
And let's talk about again some stuff that we've covered. This is 73. 75
Yeah.
was that country album. What was that country
Wanted
Outlaws one?
Wanted the Outlaws.
Wanted the Outlaws.
Yeah.
And that was after this.
Well, yeah. I wonder if there's kind of a correlation to like the popularity of like bringing in a few Western elements into the pop sphere or the Hollywood.
I would
sphere.
call it from country to pop sphere.
Synthesization. I don't know. Yeah.
Of course. It's
Well, there was a lot
synthesization.
of respect too between the genres. Like I think I was listening.
They listen to them, you
Well,
know.
yeah,
They
like-
listen to Johnny Cash. Ha-ha,
Yeah,
type thing,
one
you know?
of the one of the reporters / groupies that was in the documentary that I watched was talking about how that was a big thing.
Mhm.
So yeah, definitely some connective tissue. But yeah, I do have the part that you're talking about though. We got the Duel and Dalton instrumental into Outlaw Man, and then we'll take a quick break before Outlaw Man.
Man, outlaw man, fighter of the gun man.
Fighter of the Gunman.
Thinker of the bar. Thinker of the barman.
The barman. Shooter
Fighter of the
gun.
drunk man.
Shooter of the gun. Right?
Right.
But that was the instrumental.
Dude,
So yeah, this is very much a concept album. We've talked about it.
You know,
I got
didn't
an
even
instrumental coming, bringing back the theme of the first track.
I didn't even realize that like that the track before connected in. And I
Right.
listened to it like yesterday.
Well, right, yeah,
that
you
didn't
like,
even like fully connect until you played that. I was like, oh
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
That is just one long
Because if you're listening to the album,
interconnection outro.
yeah, because if you're
thing.
listening to the albums all the way through,
Mhm.
like it doesn't stop. Like
Right.
3 full tracks, no stop. You know.
Yeah.
Which I always love, especially
Ugh.
with concept albums, you know,
No
that
When it's like butter.
points. But I was gonna
Like
say
a big stick of
like
melted
a big stick
butter.
of melted butter.
Mm.
But I was just mentioning during the listen through how this album very, very much reminds me of what the Killers did for their second album, with Sam's Town, because they had one album that was a major label release, a lot of records sold, a lot of several singles, and then they chose to take a left turn and do this Western album that was a concept album front to back, that was less well received, but still somewhat liked. But yeah, they also have like a few tracks that like connect throughout, and they have their interlude and exitlude in Sam's Town. So I see a lot of commonalities between the Eagles and the Killers' early like
Album work
careers. Yeah.
pathway.
But I think after the second album is where they go completely different directions.
Yeah, I could probably only guess
Yeah,
so.
yeah. But similar like popularity wise, similar levels of like instant popularity, that
Good for them.
definitely went to their heads, as that does.
More so with the Eagles, or
I don't know. I don't
Or-
know the
or
Eagles.
just both equally.
I don't know their personal. I don't know who they are too much personally.
they do have some egos.
Okay, yeah, I would assume so. I
And
mean,
sometimes
your first
against each
album
other.
is that big. Like, yeah, you're bound to grow a bit of an
yeah.
ego. But yeah, it's a really cool instrumental. And when we come back, we're going to be talking about
The Eagles.
the Eagles, Outlaw Man. Don't go away. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody, to the Album Concept Hour. We're here for the second half of the Eagles' Desperado from 1973. But before we get to that, I kind of wanted to take a little detour, guys.
You got a field trip.
I got a field trip.
All right. Hopping on the Magic School Bus.
This is one of my favorite songs. From way back when I was a young lad. I heard it randomly on the radio, and I don't see where it's ever going to come up again on the podcast. So I figured I'd take this opportunity
Take a shot.
to show you guys.
Listen, we all do it.
Yeah, this is by a band called Boys Don't Cry, and they were. Hold on, let me see if I still have the tab up about this.
Were they fans of The Cure?
I think they're from England. They're from England, or they recorded this in England.
Yeah, that's right.
And they just this is a band, kind of flash of the pan band. Boys Don't Cry. They came out with one album that was really, it was something, and here it is.
That happens a lot
Here
in
it
the
is.
80s.
Riding on the range, I've got my hat on, I've got my boots dusty, I've got my saddle on my horse.
All right.
Of course, I wanna be a cowboy. You can be my cowgirl. I wanna be a cowboy.
Yeah, I have no idea. I thought I had an idea about what you're talking about, but I was way off.
I wanna be a cowboy.
And you can be my cowgirl. I heard this.
So where did you hear it?
I heard this when I was working at the machinist shop that I was working at for a short time. My stepdad's thread grinding shop.
Work is the best spot to hear some weird shit.
Yes, I'll feel.
Let that one person have the aux cord for one day.
Cowboy. And you can be my cowgirl.
I wanna be a cowboy. And you can be my cowgirl. I wanna
The 80s were truly a very
Eagles-
magical time.
A very magical time. The Eagles could never pull this off. I'm sorry to say, guys, but
No, I believe you.
yeah.
Absolutely.
This is definitely not of their caliber.
They don't have that smolder that guy's got going on.
This is like
That
if you
cowboy.
Whip me, whip me, whip.
This is. God, I'm trying to think of like the best
Whip it
explanation.
good, huh?
It'd almost be like if you mix like the Monkees and the Eagles, so you get like this.
Oh yeah, there's
Well,
that.
that's a George
There's that
Michael
really
ass
racist
looking
line there. I
motherfucker.
forgot about that.
Oh, I missed
It's
it.
like an Asian voice or something. I'm not sure what that was.
It was a Long Duck
Oh.
Dong.
So we can get back to the.
I mean, once this is played out.
I mean, we're gonna actually do that. We're
Absolutely.
we're quick doing this whole album. Then we're gonna go back into the Eagles to finish that.
Yeah.
Right, of course.
Yep. This is a little
Doing
detour.
the album concept hour
Yeah.
and a half, motherfuckers.
Yeah. What? Okay, this has got to be offensive.
We should do another double feature.
I mean, I don't know. This seems very historically correct.
Historically accurate.
I'm seeing nothing wrong with this whatsoever.
Yes.
Man,
Yep. Just doing straight up
totally, totally 86.
native face in
That's
this
great.
music video.
That's fantastic.
My name is Ted. One day, I'll be dead.
What the hell is that Tiffany ass looking motherfucker? Is that Alyssa Milano or
Sorry.
some shit?
That last line though.
damn.
That last line. My name is Ted. Someday I'll be dead.
All I can think about was Pulp Fiction. This is Zed's. Who's Zed? Zed's dead.
Dude,
baby.
right? Exact dude.
80s was
I'm
a crazy
saying-
time.
Fucking I'm
Hey.
telling you, Quentin Tarantino heard this track and he was inspired.
He wrote all his movies based
Yeah.
off this one song.
Hey, did
Yeah.
you guys hear MTV is over?
Well,
And
is
their
it, isn't
last-
it only
their
over in
last,
some countries?
No, I heard. I don't know. I guess it's over
MTV2,
here. I guess.
MTVX.
And they played their last album or their last video.
Was
on
the
their
very first video?
24-hour feed. Yep, they
I-
did.
so
Video killed the radio. Sorry.
So I believe that what happened is it was shut. It
That's
shut
so
down.
Crazy.
Well, no, I think it shut down in Australia and somewhere else. I don't know. I don't think it's shut down in the U.S. though.
Okay.
As far as
Alright.
from what I remember from what was going on,
I know they were talking about it.
there was definitely a lot of stuff going around about that, and then someone was like, "Oh, this shutdown was actually in a different place." But yeah, I just wanted to go check out Boys Don't Cry. I Want to Be a Cowboy because this is making me feel like I want to be a cowboy. Listening to this album,
I mean, this is a cowboy album.
it's it's the quintessential cowboy album.
Yeah.
We do have one more big cowboy album on the list, which is was it like Gunfighter Ballads?
Oh,
Yeah,
one from the 50s.
yeah, one with it's a red cover with
Yeah,
what's his
it's a
name?
Marty Robbins.
Marty
album.
Robbins. Yeah. That's like the
The
last
gunfighters and
big,
gunslingers or
yeah.
something.
Yeah, definitely.
Tales of I don't remember. I
Yeah.
know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Wait, was David Lee Roth on Conan? What the fuck?
Oh yeah, sure, why not?
Damn, I'm gonna have to watch that episode.
I think we should do a bunch of Marconi soundtracks for all the spaghetti westerns.
Yes, that'd be good. I love
I
those.
know why they're called
Yeah.
spaghetti westerns.
because
Is
they
there
were filmed
Italian?
in Italy.
With a bunch of Italian actors.
You didn't know that? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they're
What?
spaghetti westerns.
I mean, if you look at the album, it's like dubbed.
No.
Yeah, they're
I never knew that. I
Yeah.
just knew they were called spaghetti westerns.
the
and I
best
was like,
part.
they look like westerns to me.
The best part. There was an early Bob's Burgers when they're watching Bob and Louise are watching and they're flipping through stuff. It's like, oh wait, no, this is a good one. It's a spaghetti western. And she's like, spaghetti western. It's like, well, yeah, they're all Italian. She's like, oh,
All right.
Yeah, no, it doesn't seem
shit.
it doesn't seem like it would make much sense because it's about the old West in the United States. But yeah,
Culture, man. That's just culture.
Yeah.
Serge
That's
Leone.
crazy.
so
All right.
yeah, basically people would just go and stay in Italy for a long time, just making fucking westerns.
Yep.
Dude.
That's
Yeah,
And they're all fucking good.
yeah.
wow.
The
Yeah.
music,
I
everything.
know.
about 'em.
That's why I was
Once
so
upon a time
confused.
in LA really prepared me for this podcast episode. I think
Wow.
because they never
All right.
go through that.
Well, let's get back to our regularly scheduled Western.
When we
Sorry
last
for
left
all
our
these-
heroes,
Yes.
he was going from Doolin Dalton into Outlaw Man. Here it is.
Try to understand. A life upon the road is the life of an outlaw.
I think you need like this dance that's been worked out perfectly by the president.
What's up? Oh, yeah. God damn it. I like that. Okay, sorry. Sidebar. It's so fucked that like Maduro or whatever was a famous dancer,
Yes.
and Trump took that personally. That's where we're at. That's where we're at, guys.
They're so mean to
Anyway,
me.
sorry.
so
That
mean
was
to me.
speaking
That's
of
not like a Rick and
I
Morty
thought-
plot.
right. What are we
Where's
doing?
the bootstraps?
What are we doing?
Where's the bootstrap?
Speaking of Outlaw Man,
Yeah.
but
Outlaws know how to pull up bootstraps.
yeah. We got one right in the White House.
Yeah.
But Outlaw Man.
Fire some his
in the
cankle.
White House on the streets. If you see ice, punch ice. Outlaw
What?
Man. What? When I was an outlaw, I was born outlaw's son.
Profiling.
The
What?
highway's my legacy. The highway I will run. In one hand, I have a Bible. In the other, I've got a gun. Well, you don't know me. I'm the man who won.
Man,
That's a good fucking first verse.
fighting preacher.
Yeah, man. So yeah, it's coming from going from Desperado to Outlaw Man. Like it shows, it almost suggests that like they tried the easy life. They tried to be have peace and find peace or whatever, but they had to return to the outlaw life. It's very, very romantic.
Aw.
But yeah, some men call me Abel, some men call me Cain,
Some people call me a space cowboy.
some call me a space cowboy, and the other lyrics. But yeah, this one though really fucking rocks. This one really is, almost going back to that Out of Control song, but with a little more focus, But yeah, this next track though. Any other thoughts on Outlaw Man? I don't want to move forward too fast. If you guys want to have some.
And
No, I was gonna say
poignant
it's just a great kind of a.
it's just a
it's a
really
great
good
story,
uppity,
like, yeah.
uppity rock
Yeah.
song too.
Yeah.
Really, really in the same
Very
vein as
Neil
like
Young.
Neil Young.
There it is.
Yeah, boy. I'm
Um,
just thinking the same shit.
yeah. Very, very Neil Young.
Yeah.
And obviously,
I had to remind myself it
Yeah.
was Glenn Fry in the middle of
Yeah.
that. Actually, I was
Mhm.
like, God damn.
Southern man,
yeah. Oh yeah, we were just talking
outlaw
about that.
man.
We just talked about that in depth recently on the Southern Rock Opera.
Dude,
It's all connecting, guys.
dude, I'm telling
It's
you,
happening.
if we we could totally at some point do a list.
Yeah.
And we would probably get most of the years,
Yeah.
like in bulk between like 65 and like 80. And like we
Oh,
just,
right.
and
Find
we-
out like what years
you
we
know,
covered.
like just when
mostly.
we talk about interconnecting
tried to do
stuff,
that.
we've
I think we tried to
done
do that
so
once.
much
What's that?
stuff.
Those graphs, like it shows like every year.
Yeah.
Then you can do almost like the years as they progress. Like you can get
Yeah.
more and more albums, and like
Yeah.
as they can kind of see like what actually has.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I think it's impressive that we've literally covered everything, at least from like the 50s
Yeah.
to like now.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Like,
mean,
pretty much like within a couple.
Yeah. I
years.
think the earliest is probably
Sinatra?
a track or two. from
Sinatra.
I think we've probably covered a track or two from the 30s. I bet.
Well,
Okay.
I
true.
bet we've covered like little niche things, but like
Right.
40s on pretty much for concept albums.
I don't think we've done one from the 40s. I'd like to. We
Well,
should
no,
do
I
some
think
research.
that Dust Bowl ballads might have been in the 40s.
Oh.
Yeah, that might have been 40 something.
yeah,
That
So
was 50s.
that was
yeah.
before the 50s.
yeah, well, and then the
Yeah,
50s we
probably
probably
40s
have
I mean, because most of them, it
Yeah,
was
we got
pretty much like
definitely-
a collective,
yeah.
because he didn't have a full album, because albums
Right,
didn't exist. So
right.
basically, you had the Dust Bowl Ballads were like volume 1, I think volume 2, volume 3.
Yeah, it was a collection of a lot of
Yeah.
small discs. Yeah.
So yeah, all those songs are definitely
Mhm.
pre-50, I believe.
Mhm. Yeah. So because it was from the Dust Bowl stuff. Yeah. But yeah, really, really great. Neil Young-esque track. Highway is My Legacy is, kind of a theme of what he's talking about, going back to both what the Eagles are going through, what Outlaws are going through. Basically the same thing. This next track we got for you though is Saturday Night.
S-A-T-U-Y.
Not that Saturday night, silly.
Saturday night. Saturday night.
Whatever happened to Saturday night? Choosing
Mm.
It might have been the copious amounts of tequila and coke they were doing. They just couldn't figure out what the fuck happened to Saturday night.
And that's always
No
possible.
recollection whatsoever.
Like, shit, it's Sunday?
It's Sunday already? What the hell? What happened to my weekend?
We
There was
started
a
hanging out
tequila
on Friday.
sunrise, and all of a sudden, Saturday night's gone.
Well, listen.
Yeah,
In 1973, Saturday nights be coming back.
I was gonna say
We
we
ain't
were,
at the end of the 70s
yeah,
yet.
we were
here.
mentioning this is like a lament for Saturday night, but ironically, this is like before Saturday night becomes like
Before there was a fever.
kind of a before the fever. Yeah,
I mean,
it was
I guess
before the
maybe-
fever.
Maybe this
It
is
affected
talking-
millions.
Maybe this is talking about a time when when you were just
No one was
going out and they were going out in the
Yeah.
hanging out with just friends.
and
or
no one's,
something
no
like
one's getting
that.
their shots. They all had
It's like-
fevers.
Bonfires or some shit.
It's like Donna Summer, like look, it's like that meme where it's and I took that personally, but it's like Donna Summer and stuff. Like they said the Saturday night was dead, and I took that personally. All of these disco people. But yeah, like the I mean, I'm sure Saturday night was probably also like a thing, a time for being chill on the weekend before the disco era.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's when it really solidified as like the day of the week, But yeah, real nice slow jam. We got a little bit of the beginning there I chose because it really reminded me of what you'd hear in like Hotel California with like the, I think, Mandarin and guitar stuff.
Oh, mandolin?
Mandolin, not Mandarin. This is not the
Not
Iron Man
mandolin
villain.
music.
But
Or an orange or a...
or orange
Language.
or the language. Wow, I'm such a fucking Marvel nerd.
Hey, well, I'm here for you.
But yeah. I don't know what exactly he's referring to as far as Saturday night goes, but he's longing for Saturday night.
Maybe he used to enjoy Saturday nights. Because if you look at the
Yeah.
course you have right now, it says, what happened to Saturday night? Finding a sweetheart and holding her tight.
Mhm.
So maybe he's having a longing for these
Missing-
evenings and these
missing
times.
missing the nights at
And
the
now,
drive-ins.
maybe-
We're
you
talking
mean-
about Grease here.
I guess we were just going over him being like an outlaw
Yeah.
again after like kind of seeking out a
More normal
life. So yeah, maybe you're right. It's like him lamenting again for the simpler times,
Pining.
pining. Yeah.
Don't we all?
I do like this line here
I
in
miss the
the
90s a lot.
yeah, of course. The years brought the railroad. It ran by my door. Now there's boards on the windows and dust on the floor. And she passes the time at another man's side, and I pass the time with my pride. I think he seems a little down on himself for choosing that. So yeah, he's this is getting drunk and wallowing in your self-pity kind of track,
That's a beautiful track.
It's a great track, yeah.
Oh, now it's time to be bitter.
But now it's time to get bitter. This one is about one George Bitter Creek Newcomb. who was too wild for the Bill Dalton's gang, and eventually joined the Wild Bunch.
So this is Mad Dog Tannen's song.
This is the Mad Dog Tannen song. Here we go.
Mad Dog Tannen.
Whoa, son, don't wade too deep in Bitter Creek. Out where the desert meets the sky.
Fun fact, the Canadian Cripple Creek runs into Bitter Creek.
What?
Really?
No. That was my wiki fact.
I was going to say, I definitely was trying to formulate some kind of joke on the same lines, but I couldn't crack it. Because yeah, it's so close. But yeah, Bitter Creek. I don't know why Bitter Creek's part of the dude's nickname. I'm assuming he did something crazy on Bitter Creek, but the Wikipedia didn't specify.
Is this maybe sailing down Bitter Creek, just causing chaos?
Maybe.
The Bitter Creek Bandit.
I will say he was, like I said, he was too wild for Bill Dalton's gang, and he did end up joining the Wild
Too
Bunch.
much of an outlaw.
I will say he was also a pedo because he
that's
he
bad.
was married to someone that was like 14 or 15,
It all reminds me of something like professional wrestling. Like, ooh, he couldn't be in part of this gang. He's part of a whole different gang, the New World Order gang.
Well, yeah, like that's the thing. Like a lot of it does kind of seem like that a little bit. It's like it was probably just like ego stuff. Like they
You
said
couldn't
the
have
wrong thing at
So
dinner.
many leaders, you had to be like, I don't want to follow you. I'll have my own gang.
Yeah. I'm gonna make my own, the Wild Gang. It's gonna be even more
who's
wild
the wild
than
gang? Me
any other gang
and any other wild man.
Every wild man that wants to join us, please join us.
We're going out Saturday
We
nights.
need recruits. We really need recruits. Our numbers are down.
Yeah, looking for some crazy guys.
Looking for some crazy guys. Yeah, this is an ICE recruitment video.
Who's drinking some tequila over there in the corner? You want?
Yeah, you drinking? Yeah, you right there.
You want to get wild?
You never shot a gun before you joined the gang.
Here's a gun.
It's okay. Here's a gun. It's fine.
Everyone gets a gun when you sign up.
Everyone gets a gun in this gang.
You gotta have your own horse, though.
Yeah, those are expensive.
That's
you can't
fucking gonna
be-
cost you a
Yeah,
lot.
it's going to cost you. Yeah. But so I will say though, the song doesn't seem to have much to do with the guy from
Is it more location
which
based?
the name comes from. Yeah, I think they're just kind of.
Is it? You think that runs into Cripple Creek? Up on Cripple Creek.
That's what Dave said just a minute ago. Yeah. Yeah, I think that it's more just kind of. Well, he says here, an old man told me, tried to scold me. Whoa, son, don't wade too deep in Cripple Creek. Bitter Creek.
Aha!
Yes.
Where the desert meets the skies, where we're gonna ride. Oh, and they mentioned peyote here. Yeah, that's right.
It gets mentioned in an
peyote.
earlier track too,
Oh, they mentioned it twice.
and another track previously.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean that is that's the spiritual psychedelic drug of the desert, So it makes sense. And it said, I like that it says she tried to show me, with the peyote, like a kind of a feminine goddess. thing.
Oh, is this Aaron Rodgers?
It's Aaron Rodgers. What?
Who?
There ain't any cause to weep at Bitter Creek. Oh, and then
So don't leave bitter.
all that
at Bitter
money,
Creek.
no more running, and I can't wait to see the old man's face when I win the race. Bitter Creek. So I think I don't know. I kind of take this as if we're gonna go from the different stuff going on, the Outlaw Man, Saturday Night where he's pining after the old days. Bitter Creek seems to be where he is the old man, and he's trying to tell a
he's
young
in Bitter
man.
Creek.
Well, he's trying to. He's bitter. He's creaky.
He's done.
He's an old man. But he's trying to tell this young man though not to kind of go down the same.
Don't
way.
live my
It's
life,
like the
boy.
Clint Eastwood El Camino or whatever the movie was he had, where he's like the old bitter guy.
Oh,
He's like,
yeah.
I already lived
Get
all this
off my
shit.
lawn.
Damn kids.
Yeah. Pretty much. It's a Clint Eastwood situation.
Just a bitter man.
Yeah.
Let's talk about westerns.
And then we get to really
The penultimate
gem. This is the ultimate track, actually. We just did the penultimate track. Oh wait, oh yeah, that's right. I got two clips from this. Here is the main clip.
Your twisted fate has found you out,
Dave, can I get
and it's finally
tequila?
turned the table.
tequila? Yep.
Stole your dreams and paid you with regret. Desperado. Is there gonna be anything left?
Just a hit.
You sealed your fate up.
Yeah.
It brings people together.
I always
Cheers.
say, like, this was crazy to me listening to this, and I was like, there's another verse to Desperado.
Oh yeah, because you were because you were a fan of the cover.
I was a fan of the
it.
George Strait version.
Yeah, and then this was a revelation.
Like, this was a
After we're done here,
revelation.
we'll play
I was like,
one more version
there's
after
a
we're
whole
done
ass
recording.
Another verse.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh wait, there is the one you mentioned earlier. Right. By the kids. But yeah, I as far as concept albums go, we love a reprise. We love them coming back to the theme.
One of our favorite things.
It's going to give these guys some points.
Does this album play on repeat then?
That I don't think it does. I don't think.
I
it
don't
does.
think it
I do have the
does.
fade out. I do have the fade out of the album.
That
So
would have been cool, though.
We'll hear that. But that's the only thing that probably could have put it into the stratosphere for our rankings.
Maybe then it's like he has a son, and in the beginning you listen again to the son, and
The cycle
it
is
just keeps going. Cycle,
It's continuing. Yeah, maybe.
Well,
the outlaw cycle.
you know what's crazy
That's
is,
what he
again, like, you're listening to it,
yeah,
and, like, I wasn't expecting it to be as cohesive
yeah,
as it was in the first place. And then
Yeah,
it kind of was.
yeah.
And then you get hit with this song,
yeah.
which starts with, like, like
Yeah,
talking
Doolin
about the
Dalton
gang,
reprise.
Doolin Dalton
Yep.
reprise. And then it just rolls into this extra
Yeah.
and you're just like, oh, wow. They actually tried.
Yeah.
They were trying for something.
Yeah. And it's, I know, people, detractors of the Eagles will
Always
say
gonna
it's
be
too
the
polished. And, I think that some of that comes out of, little jealousy maybe.
Absolutely.
But
Talent always induces jealousy.
But, like I said, though, at some point, I think they did just become one of the earlier examples of being overplayed on the radio. You know what I mean? That's probably the thing they're most victim to in this. But,
Because that's not a recent thing by any means. That's as far as radio goes, where you have something
Yeah.
that's a hit that's just playing and playing
Yeah.
and playing.
yeah. Yeah.
You feel like you can't escape it.
Yeah, definitely. And there's definitely a certain percentage of people that just hate anything overplayed like that.
Or when you get to that point where you sell how many up to millions of albums and everyone has one, so you go
Right.
somewhere and someone has a play, and you go it's just like you just
Right,
you
right,
feel like
right.
you just can't
Yeah.
not hear it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm assuming if you didn't like the Beatles when the Beatles mania was happening, that must have been the worst. Because you couldn't escape it at all.
God
Ugh.
damn it.
Fucking Beatles,
mean, listen,
their
we've
mouth
all-
taps.
We've all been through it.
But I love this last little thing though. In the last chorus here, Desperado, you sealed your fate up long ago. Ain't it hard when you're all alone in the center ring? There's no time left. Is there going to be anything left? Only stardust.
just
Maybe
wraps
tomorrow.
it up, man.
We're all made of
Yeah.
stardust.
I love that. The very end of this cowboy adventure he gets into the kind of the space.
Man,
we're only
there's-
stardust.
The next album should have been a space theme,
You know
space
what's-
opera.
Jefferson
I
Starship
was about to say,
Yeah.
what's cool about this for me too is like because we've listened to the Johnny Cash and
the
Chris
Wanted,
Christopherson.
the Outlaws.
Highwayman.
the Highwaymen, and then
Oh, right,
the,
yeah, sorry,
the Highwaymen
I think
song
I mixed those two in my head a little bit.
is actually kind of similar to this too. I was. They're talking about like all the things they did. I flew a starship. Once
Yeah.
the universe
Yes.
divides.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Do, do, do.
And then they got their whole.
Yeah.
What the
And
fuck?
it's all about reincarnation too. It's crazy.
Well, is that? And then they have the music video where they're all in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh,
man, there's nothing I like more than a cowboy in the fucking. Shit. Sorry, guys.
That was
I feel like I shouldn't stop it now.
Don't stop it
It's
now.
already playing. But
Dark beer.
we did already. We were drinking tequila and Coors and
I'll have a
water.
shot of tequila. Again, I had my Olifants.
Yeah.
Good old
Anyway.
THC drinks.
uh,
what you got going on, Dave?
Samesies.
Yeah.
Coors?
So
Coors.
I didn't mean to press that. So we gotta do one more thing though, guys. We gotta rank this thing on our ranking board. I was just gonna check where the Highwaymen live.
God.
Hold on, let's see what we got. Hold on, let me change the screen so you guys can see what we're looking at.
It wasn't next to tubular. That's in C, was it? In the top
I
of
feel like
C?
it would be
It's something that just looked. No, on the top of C,
top of C.
I was gonna say B.
next to tubular bells on the top.
Oh yeah, that's Wanted the Outlaws, right? So
Okay.
Wanted the Outlaws we put as a 2C,
Okay.
which makes sense because it was like kind of
Almost go A.
disparate things.
I was just trying to look from because they're so small.
yeah.
I was trying to look like Western type. Oh, there it is. Mid B.
Mid B. That makes sense.
Go
I
down,
think that makes sense.
Where you were, you just had to go. Okay, just go right.
There.
There you
That's
go.
right at a stranger
Right.
than the Highwaymen. Okay.
God, just put it right there, huh?
Yeah. I was just
Wait,
saying. I mean,
wait. What
I think
what is
it should
Highwaymen
be
is
Higher.
I think it's higher. I think it's
It's
higher.
more-
Than that.
it's
What? Going
more-
A? We go with low A?
I mean,
I would go low A.
I think it might be low A.
Top A.
You want to give it a top A?
Sorry, it's top B, low A.
Yeah. Yeah.
Low A.
Yeah. I think
Let's give her a low A.
I'd agree with the low A.
What is the lowest A? Let me tell you. Let's start with that.
Let me
What
get it.
is
The
lowest
list
A?
is so big. Like it
I
takes
know.
it always takes me a while.
takes you a minute?
We got
to get
Cowboy
there.
Bebop.
Scott Pilgrim, almost famous soundtrack.
Good
I think it's
God.
probably above those.
Good God, just put it first. Put it before those.
It's
You got a
yeah.
cowboy
okay.
album before
It's
that
definitely-
shit, then Cowboy Bebop.
You want to do it right here by Rumors?
Yes.
I feel like yeah.
Yes.
Right by Rumors feels right. Yeah.
It is before Rumors too.
Yeah.
So you can
And
keep it right there.
Yeah, because it's got a few reprisals, so it's just a hair better concept wise. So yeah, and plus they're from the same kind of,
They're all
Yeah.
friends.
yeah, they're all friends. All these guys in here are friends. They've been in the same.
They hung out. They've done
studios.
drugs together.
They've done a
cool.
lot of drugs together. Stevie Nicks, man. Oh my god. And it was
Connoisseurs.
before a lot of people died from those drugs, so they were really about it.
Hey, what happened to Saturday night?
What happened to Saturday night? Well,
We used to have fun.
a lot of us died of drug overdoses, I think.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
Was it from so much fun?
Yeah. But yeah, I think so. For listeners though, that went into kind of a mid 4, mid A. And I think that's a great place for it.
That was a nice surprise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even for me picking, I didn't expect it to be that good
Right.
when I heard it.
Right.
So your
through.
first time listening was like recently this week or so?
Literally, it was yesterday.
Mhm.
God
I was
Yeah.
sitting there.
Yeah.
I'm doing this rods project at work where like I'm making these like metal rods and attaching stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just really repetitive.
Right.
So I just got my music
gotta
going.
have something.
Like I'm good at it now. Like I just
Yeah.
need something that
Something to fill the void.
And you know what? I picked this one, so I was
Mhm.
like, I'm gonna listen to it. Like get a little bit more.
Yeah.
I haven't done that in a minute
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
Yeah.
It's really nice. I got to
Really
sit
fun
there and
album.
listen to the whole thing.
It's definitely given me a new understanding and appreciation for the Eagles, like separate from the meme bullshit, you know.
I just don't hate the Eagles, man.
Yeah, I don't hate the Eagles, man. You're right. I mean, yes, I've heard Hotel California, you know, probably
We're gonna
enough
listen to
times.
Hotel
We'll hear it at some point
California.
again on the
It's on the
podcast.
list.
But
on
yeah,
the
you
list.
know, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, I guess is what we're saying here, you know?
They have a lot of different stuff for a lot of different kinds of people too.
Yeah.
They did a little something different in almost every album.
Exactly. Yeah, a little bit of something for everyone. So anyway though, thank you guys for tuning in to the Album Concept Hour. We always appreciate you guys tuning in.
This was a great time.
And in the new year I'm going to try to be getting some guests. I'm talking to a few guests.
Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to everybody, or Happy Holidays.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Yeah.
Yes.
We hope you all had them.
Yes.
And as always, look out for your neighbors. They are getting
Seriously.
aggressive in the streets. You know who I'm talking
Actually
about.
love your neighbors, guys. Show them.
Yeah, show them that you love them and that you won't let them be taken away. We love you guys. Stay safe out there. Have a good night.
The Album Concept Hour is Brad LeBaron, Dave Gallagher, and John Aker. Special thanks to King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard for the theme music. Join the discussion on our Discord. Or for everything else, go to Linktree/Flyover State Park. See you on Side B. This is Flyover State Park. You are clear to land.